Alright, finally it's time to do this shit. We got Subcage and this cage. The reason I'm removing this is not only to show you guys how to install it. I need to get this out. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little metal thing that's used for a stand that I'm gonna sell because I don't use it. I'll start with removing that and then I'll remove that. Also, this is not the place I wanted to do this, but you make do with what you can. I've at least rigged up a few extra lights here, there, and there. So it should be all right, but it's freaking cold. To remove this subcage, all you gotta do is take out 4 screws. 5 with the reservoir. There we go. Put the screws back in the holes for now. Alright, removing the cage. First take these out. Because they're blocking the screws to go here. And I'm gonna remove this side plate. It's just 2 screws to get to that screw down there. And then there's a clip, so you just pop it out. That's the clip right there. Do the same on the other side. Alright, to get to this one, I'm gonna remove this screw holding in the brake lines to make things easier. Okay, I have it slightly freed up. Yeah, this would be much easier if you just remove this cover. It's 3 screws, and then you unscrew this one as well to get it out of the way. Because it's so cold, I won't be removing the full cage. I will only remove this left side, but it will do for demonstration purposes. This is a rear engine mount. When the bike is stock, it has a slightly shorter stick going through here. So you will receive this longer stick with the cage. Alright, get the bolt off there. Now I only have 2 engine mounts and the stick connecting them both. Now these 2 bolts are engine mounts and I can't remove both of them. The engine will drop down. So I need to use that lift to hold some of the weight of the engine. These wheels ain't spinning. I don't need to lift it up. I just need some of the weight taken off so the engine doesn't drop. I got it underneath there, not touching the exhaust, just the pan. So we got 17, 19, and Allen, I think. Let's do this one first. You can see, pop loose. There we go. Now we get the 17 and the 19 to remove. So what I'm not doing today is replacing this bolt. All I would have to do to get this bolt out is just pull it out. Otherwise, this will be pretty informative. So this is the left side I'm putting on. The right side is already on, but it's the same procedure on both sides. I've removed these sides. You can jump back in the video to watch that. And I've gotten a thing on here. So all I would have to do to get this bolt out is just pull it out. So that it's just put in there. And then this bar is attached right here with a screw and goes through. Identical on both sides, but do one side at a time because you don't want the engine to fall down. I have it supported with a lift. Not too much, just so the engine doesn't fall down. All right. So Having put this on the other side, got the bolt through. On this side, I'll just put it in there. Take the spacer, put it in there. All right, this is a 19mm bolt. There we go. I don't know how much you can see. And I'll spin it backwards till I hear a click, so it shouldn't be cross-threaded. I'm gonna take my 17 and the rear 17 bolt. Do the same thing. Backwards, then forwards. Now I'll do a screw that goes into this bar, identical on both sides. So it's just the cage attaching to itself. Make sure it's still on in the back. Thread this nut on the end of the bar. This is 17 as well. If you want to make your life way easier, remove these 2 screws and a screw down here, as well as this screw, and you can pop this cover off. Now that everything is threaded, you can start to tighten down each piece. It sort of makes sure that you can get everything to line up before you tighten it down, so you don't have trouble with any screws. Make sure it's not spinning on the other side. Last thing, just put these Delrin sliders back in place. So to get to this bolt, I screwed the holder for the ABS connections. Just gotta put that back. Cage officially on. No subcage for an easier task. So installing the subcage, this is gonna be so easy. 4 screws and a little bonus one for the brake. Let's take it from the back, move it forward, line up the holes, put in a screw there. Put in a screw there. Go to the other side. And put in a screw on each side. All right, I don't have the OEM cup, but I'll get this to work. A warning though, this bike is lowered. I will fix that in the upcoming episode. I will put the saggy ass fix. And it's a huge difference, but if you have a lowered bike, it can interfere. The rear wheel will rub on the bar that goes in between, and I scraped up my old cup. So just look out for that. It's not compatible with lowered bikes. There we go. All right, here you have it, the cage and the sub cage. In another episode, we will do the scrape bar in the back. It takes quite a while, and I need to make a custom plate holder, so it will be more involved. I would go out and test it for you guys, but short of crashing, I don't know. I have crashed with the front cage before, so I can put in a clip of that. Yippee! It's great. I really like this main cage because it goes really far out. You don't have to worry too much about things hitting the ground. But yeah, thanks for watching. This was a hurried mess. The next coming episodes will be better. This will be a full build. We're gonna replace the plastics that are damaged, put a full graphics kit on it. I want to replace the wheels with black ones or paint these. There's a lot of things coming. Put the scrape bar on and a few other fun things. Every other week, a new episode on this bike. We'll get it done, man. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And thank you all for the support. We're about to hit like 1,000 subscribers. It's crazy. Bye.